I'm just trying to zoom you guys in a little bit. It's really, really difficult with this camera. Let me get some tissue. Since no one's here, just blow my nose really, really quickly. It's Easter Monday, so I don't really expect anyone to be here, but I've managed to control the lighting. I've closed the curtains. I've got a little ring light to the side of me here, and it's got like a little remote control on it, so if the light does adjust and the camera goes all crappy again, which I'm sorry about the first live that I did on Saturday, sorry about that, but I didn't realise I had this light, otherwise I would have put it on at the time. Anyway, I've just done my skincare. I want to put some of this on, I think. So it's the Boots Glow Dewy Serum. So let's just put a bit on. I don't know if it's really that dewy. But let's put a bit on. It's really, really runny. If it's not dewy, it's hydrating. So how's your guys' Easter been, if you celebrate? I've kind of done nothing. It's been a lazy Easter. I mean, I wouldn't say I've done nothing. I've obviously done the lives, one on Saturday and this one. And I'm only doing this one today because normally I do them every 2 weeks. And I've not done one in at least 3 weeks. It might even be longer. It might be 4. Just with me being sick. I think it might be 3 weeks. So it needs to be done. Whether anyone will come and watch it is another thing. But I know that quite a few of you watch them after, so I'll continue to put makeup on even if I'm in here by myself. Grace, hi. You was on the wrong one. No, what it was, Grace, is I did a live, and then it said that it failed, so I had to come out of it. I had to kind of exit out of that completely, and restart it again. So I don't think you was on the wrong one, unless you was on Saturdays. I don't know. But if it said get ready with me Multichrome Monday, then you was on the right one. It was just YouTube not being great. yeah, I'm glad you have as well. Thank you for joining me. So on Saturday, I don't know if you've seen that live, I've got this new webcam and it's been difficult, Grace. So I've got a ring light here just to the side of me so you can see what I'm doing much better. That was so dark on Saturday and it was really, really stressing me out. I don't know if you've just seen me apply this. So it's the Boots Glow Dewy Serum. It's just like, it's a white serum, but it's got like a pinkness to it, and it does give you a little bit of a dew. But this was on the £4, so I thought I'd give it a try. And at £4, I may as well, right? Hey, Morag. Hi. How are you? I feel like I've not spoke to you in ages. How was your Easter? No, it's not glittery at all. See if I can show you a little bit. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. Let me put it on this finger. I tried showing it the other day in a live. So it's kind of white, but it's got a pink flip to it. And you're not even seeing it. It is really, really nice. Really, really hydrating. Probably not the best serum out there, but I don't really use serums that much. And I just thought, I've had this ages and I thought I'd use it. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to use this now. So this is from Essence Cosmetics, and I just use this under my eyes. It's a under eye stick, and it's really, really moisturising. You can see just how much I love it because of how much I've used. I've not got a mirror. I need to find a mirror, but I don't need a mirror for this bit. I put my laptop as close as can be, so hopefully you'll see what I'm doing. I'm happy with the lighting anyway. The curtains can't be opened, but that's just life, isn't it? The life of a YouTuber, Grace. So yeah, that's good. Okay, what next? So now we're going on to a bougie product. I use this for my pores. It's the Dior Backstage Face and Body Primer, and it blurs your pores. So I use it around like the nose area and here, and then like on the head, like basically in the T-zone. So bougie this. I hate using it because I'm like, if I continue to use it all the time, I'm going to run out of it fast. But what's the point in having it if you're not going to use it? Yeah, I was really upset about the lighting because I bought this new camera, Grace, and it's like you buy a new camera to make your setup better for everyone that's watching on the other end, and it was just worse than the original camera. So it's better today. I'm happy. And what I do with this primer is I just put it around the eyes as well because it like fills in any lines. It's really good, but I wouldn't buy it again. There's better on the market, drugstore ones. So, but what can I expect? Christian Dior is expensive. I think this is about £30 to buy, and I just feel like there is better drugstore ones on the market, which I'll go and get next time. And then for light brightening, I have been using this. I pulled this out in my shop, my stash. This is a L'Oreal True Match highlighter. So I just put a bit of this on the cheeks. And you can see just where it's going to brighten there. Don't use a lot, just a little bit for it under the foundation. Yeah, I didn't think of doing that either, Grace. And somebody came in, I think it may have been a premiere, and they said, I put my primer under my eyes, and it was the e.l.f. putty primer, the one that's supposed to fill in pores. And they said it really minimises your lines and also hydrates. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try that. And I've been doing it ever since. And then I'm going to go in with this. This is in Project Pan, so it's the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. My shade is number 13. I think it's the lightest one you can get. Let's get the sponge. I'm just going to put it on the sponge. Normally I just put it on my face, and then it's really, really creamy. This I like. It's nice. I feel like it's closer. Like I don't like. Can you see? I'm not even using a mirror. Like normally I use mirror and it's kind of in your way when I'm doing the lives. I don't feel like I need one. Maybe for eyeshadow application. I just feel like I've basically got my laptop sat on something, and then I've put the kind of laptop thing down a bit, and I feel like I don't need a mirror. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, you're not missing much with the e.l.f. Putty primer, Grace. Honestly, you're not. It's not one of the best out there. I don't know what's happened. It says no one's here. Are you still here or have you gone? You can see on this side just how glowy it is. Oh, you're still here. I don't know, like, when I'm looking, I don't know what it's saying at your end, but when I'm looking at the people in the chat, it's saying there's no one here. Morag was here as well before, and it's saying there's no one here. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't matter anyway. I'll continue with my makeup, and obviously I can see what you're writing. So maybe there's a problem with YouTube. Maybe it's being overloaded because loads of people are trying to come on Bank Holiday Monday. Because what else do we have to do? That's not true. I've got loads to do. Loads of chores. But I want to do this first. Jane, hi. How are you? I'll tell you what I've used so far in a minute. Yeah, so that's strange. Now that Jane's come in, it's saying that there's one person here. That's all it's saying. That's here. When I know, obviously, Grace is here still. And then I had all those problems logging in, and it said that I couldn't go live. And I'm thinking, is that my internet connection? Right. So far, let's go through the products quickly. I use this first, Jane. This is the Boot Glow Dewy Serum. So I use that first. Then I went in with the Essence Hydro Hero, that one there. And it's gone back down to 0 again. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with YouTube's whatever they're doing. Then I used the Dior Face and Body Backstage Primer. Then for like brightness underneath the foundation, I use the L'Oreal True Match Highlighter. What shade is this? Because I didn't say. It's in Icy Glow. I got it from TK Maxx a while back. And then the foundation is my Project Pan one, which which it's the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. And that one's in number 13. Right. I'm okay. I'm still struggling a little bit to breathe. I'm going to make a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. I'm okay though. Thank you for asking. Certainly getting better. But it's just taking a little while. So yeah, it'll probably take me a few more weeks to get over the virus. Yes, I know what you're saying, Grace. Housework, blah, hate it. But we don't have any housework fairies, do we? So it needs to be done. Right, let's put some. I've forgotten to put this on, and I'm not going to do it because it is pretty thick. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I'm not going to do it because it is pretty thick and it'll make me look cakey. So let's just put my concealer on that I pulled out from my Shop My Stash. It's by Body Collection. It's probably about the same as my skin tone. It's too dark. I prefer a brightening concealer. I'm quite happy. Still no mirror. I'm using the camera as a mirror so far. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to do it when I'm putting eyeshadows on, but we'll do it for like base products. Sorry, I'm a bit in your face, but it's better than having a mirror in your face, isn't it? So my eyelids are looking very pink. Ignore that. I put some eyeshadow on yesterday and I have cleansed and double cleansed, but it won't seem to come off. It seems to have tinted them. So I'm just gonna use my concealer all over my lids, which I don't normally do. I'll still go in with an eyeshadow base. I mean, I don't know. I tried everything. I tried taking it off with like an oily cleanser. That didn't work. I tried using my CeraVe. That didn't work. And I tried using a wipe and that didn't work. So if you've got any more tips to get off pigments, let me know. Oh my gosh, Jane, it is so bad. It's raining. I can hear it bouncing off my window. Luckily, I don't have to go out until I go to my mum's later on this evening. But yeah, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I hate it. I mean, the fact that we're in spring as well is even worse. Eyeshadow palette. So I'm doing a Multichrome Monday, Jane. So I'll be using the Danessa Myricks. And I'll be using this that you wanted to see. So I'm going to use this as my base. And then I'm going to use the Danessa Myricks palette. There's a shade in there called Strawberry Moon. So I'm going to go in with that over the top and just see how they play with one another. I think that'll be quite interesting. So just put that there for a minute. Get some brows. I don't really put brows on. My brows are going to need tinting soon. All I do is use this. Have you got this product, Jane? I know you've got quite a lot from P. Louise, haven't you? Oh, my lead has come out. Oh, don't do this to me. What's going on? Sorry, just let me try and sort this out. Otherwise, it's just going to go on me. Is that better? No? I think I need to get a new charger. I don't think this charger is working properly. See, if I unplug the camera now, it's just gonna... Doesn't normally do this when I'm sat at the table. Maybe if I move this thing that the laptop's resting on. Sorry, I'm trashing my place. Maybe one day the video will go according to plan. The P. Louise Hold You Down, yeah, it's really, really good. The fact that I mean, you can just see it there. I've hit pan. Don't know what's going on with it, ladies. Right, I'm just going to carry on, and I'm going to see what it does, because it's starting to irritate me now. But it's saying there's not much battery, so if it goes off, I'm going to have to probably sort it out and come back in a different live. So let's just crack on with it and get as much done as I possibly can. Oh yeah, is it the one that Revolution duped? They duped one, didn't they? And Pink Honey was going mad about it, saying they're obviously there's too much there. They were saying how the kind of an independent brand and Revolution have stolen their idea, and everyone was supporting Pink Honey. Yeah, I thought so. I've never tried any of their brand. Never tried anything from it. Got a bad feeling that this battery is going to go on my laptop. Yeah, they dupe so much. I think it's so unfair. I mean, a while ago, a couple of years ago now, I want to say, they duped Charlotte Tilbury's lipsticks. It came in the gold bullet. I've got loads of them. It came in the gold bullet like Charlotte Tilbury's do. I'll try and use one for this makeup video today and show you what they look like if you've not seen them. But they duped her lipsticks, and people were going mad saying, you know, these lipsticks cost £23 to buy. You know, you can't really beat Charlotte Tilbury's formula, and you shouldn't be duping them. And I completely agree. Is it? I've seen that all over TikTok. And the next cream bronzer I might try it. So I feel like I need some powder now. Wondering if I should plug it in a different plug socket. Don't think that's going to make a difference. It hasn't. Oh, saying plugged in now. Please work. Yes. Sorry, ladies. Right, I think we're going to be okay. Oh my gosh. One thing after another is all I'll say. Right, let's move on to the powder. I'm going to use this Laura Geller one. Brushes are over here. I did like it better when I had it on this thing. Just gives me a little bit of height, but I'm not even going to mess with it at this point. So we'll just leave it as it is. See if I can bring this forward a bit. Right, that's better, I think. Right, so now bronzer time. Do you have this one, Jane? It's the shade Tan Lines, and just look at the damage. I love it. I'm going with this brush. So this is just, I think it's the Real Expert face brush, but they've just not put it on there. Wait. Yeah, Expert face brush. Right, so with my schedule, with my lives, I was doing them kind of like midweek and Saturdays. And then I got sick with the virus, Grace. So I've not done any lives for 2 weeks, apart from on Saturday. I did a live then, and they go up between 2 and 2:30. So it's always around this time. So if you ever want to watch, you'll always catch me around this time. I do a weekend one just so that everyone can come on, because I know that's probably I'm gonna kind of like catch people at the weekend because they won't have to work. Midweek it can be slightly harder, can't it? Because people work and people have things to do. So I'm just trying to gauge when is the best time to kind of do a live, so that people are actually in it and I'm not just sat here putting makeup on by myself, which I do because, you know, people get enjoyment from them afterwards. So I don't mind doing that. It's no different really than me putting makeup on at home, which I do all the time by myself. So it's no different really. Feels a bit weird though. It feels a bit weird, like just talking to yourself. I'd much rather have a conversation with people in the live. Oh, it's really, really good, Jane, and I think it's only £6. It's one of the cheapest bronzers out there, and I really like the Revolution one as well. That's really, really creamy. It's a lot more creamier than this one, almost too creamy, the Revolution one. I would say the e.l.f. one's better. Just going to blend this in now. It's a little bit orange toned really, but it works. I don't like anything too orange toned on me because of this. You know, it clashes. Yeah, we're still charging up. It's a miserable day in the UK. You can't go anywhere. I mean, it's bank holiday Monday and you can't go anywhere when the weather's like this. What are you supposed to do when you've got young kids? Right, that's good. Sorry, my bra straps are all over the place. Okay, so we're done with that. And then I just set it with a powder. So let me get that. And mainly I do this because I want to use this up, or use, basically I've had this in now for 2 rotations in my Shop My Stash. I'm gonna put this back, put this entire palette back when I do my next Shop My Stash, which isn't going to be for ages. Like this Shop My Stash, I don't know if you guys have watched it, the last one I did, that has been up more than 2 weeks at this point, probably verging on 3, just because I've not used any makeup. So it's going to be up there for at least another 2 weeks. Right, I think I'm going to need a mirror at this point. Wait. So yeah, I like to do them every 2 weeks, but I've not used any of the makeup, so I can't. Pinewoods, I'm not sure where that is in the UK. Yeah, it's a good job you went there yesterday. I mean, if you would have thought, like, we'll go on Easter Monday, yeah, it would have been too bad weather. So, good for you for getting out yesterday. Oh, and this is just the Real Techniques number 17 brush. I don't even know what collection it's from. You said you tried some of those I Heart Revolution eyeshadow palettes, didn't you, Jane? What did you think of the longevity of them? And which one did you try? I forgot. My phone is going so mad. Right, can we do something with it? It's on silent. Right. Wait, let's put it on. Flight mode if I can. I'll just leave it. I know, yeah, it's like all over the place, the weather, isn't it? But, I mean, we don't get great weather in the UK, or we don't anyway, in the northwest. And I can be in Manchester, it can be sunny, and then I'll come to where I live in Lancashire, and it'll be raining. It's the worst place in the world for weather. And this is why I'm so white. Now, I'm so white because of, like, my colouring. And that's fine. I used to really, really like tan and self-tanner, but I just can't be bothered with it. I am who I am, right? Very much worth the £6. I don't know what it was, but it, like, the blushes that you said that you got, sorry. I saw like a yellow one. I don't know whether it was a highlighter though. And this girl was putting it on TikTok, and I'm like, well, that looks quite nice, quite different. Blusher. Right, so what I want to do now is I want to try this Milani one that Karen bought for me. It's in the shade Coral Crush. It's really emollient, really, really pigmented. Blush brush before it doesn't let me blend it out. Just use this. Karen was sick. I don't know about her being sick, Grace. When was that? I feel like I need a bit more on. All right, I mean, I don't know. I can't remember. I mean, she seems fine. I have spoken to her. Spoke to her last night, and she seems fine. Maybe she had flu or something. I don't know. mean, she hasn't said recently that she's been unwell. That's me, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it may have been the highlighter, Jane. I think you're right. But it looked cute. But I'm not buying, so let's try a mixture of these Tarte blushes just over the top of that cream blush. Let me get some water first. I still really want that Snow White palette. I think I'll end up getting it from Colourpop. It's still on the website, so yeah, I think I'll definitely get that, even though I've duped it, and my dupe is probably better because I used some of the Pastel Roses shades, and Colourpop's formula is good, but it's not going to be as good as that. Trying to find, that's not going to work. Let me try and find a blush brush. Oh, there's one here, I think. So this one is Joe and Joe. It's just an angled brush. So I'm just going to go in to this one and this one. And again, those two. That looks nice and glowy. And I'd just like to kind of blend it out into everything else that I've done so far. So I'm still in contact with this guy, James. We're talking about going on this date, Jane. I don't know if I'm making the right decision, but it's one day, right? If I don't like it, I can come home early. So yeah, I don't know when it's going to be. He's not a great decision maker. And since he's the one with all the responsibility, he needs to tell me when. I'm going to go in with this highlighter now. It's from Topshop. I'm still really, it's on the chopping block. It's in the shade Crescent Moon. And that's what it looks like. Don't know if you can see it, but it's got kind of a pink flip to it. Let's use this Morphine Jaclyn Hill highlighter brush. Yeah, I'll fill you all in the gossip. I don't know when it's going to be. I said to him, he said to me, I'm just going to read you the messages because I'll get it wrong in the way he said it. I just hope if I ever tell him what my YouTube channel is called, he doesn't come across this video. So I'm obviously not going to read all his messages out, but I'll just read this one out. Right, so the way he asked me on a date, I don't feel like, let me know if you feel like I'm wrong, but I don't feel like that was him asking me out on a date. I feel like he was kind of gauging if I wanted to go out on a date with him. He's put, so are we going to have a date sometime? And I'm like, why can't you just say, can I take you out? Or can I take you out sometime? Maybe it's me being picky, I don't know. And then I said, is that your way of asking me out? And he put yes. LOL with the monkeys doing that. And I put, are you out of practice in are you out of practice in asking a woman out? And then he put, must be. And then I wrote, that's funny, I'll go out on a date with you sometime, where are you wanting to go? And then he put on quite easy, really, so he doesn't like committing to anything anyway. Perhaps have something to eat somewhere or a few drinks. And then I just wrote, sounds good. And then he wrote, when are you usually free? And I just put, well, when do you have in mind? Because I don't really have that many commitments. So I can pretty much meet him in the city centre at any given time. Within reason, obviously, he needs to let me know a couple of days prior to me meeting him. And then he's like, possibly one weekend. Possibly one weekend. Right, what weekend? And I said, that's absolutely fine. You just need to let me know what weekend and what day. And he's like, sounds good. So probably won't happen. Desi. Hi, Desi. Oh, look at that glow, though. I feel like it's really, really nice. You're seeing the glow here more because I've got the light here, the little ring light. Desi, what do you think today of this live? Do you think it's better? Right, so the highlighter I've just used is this one from Topshop. Don't think they do it anymore, but Soph, whose channel originally was Soph Does Life or Soph Does Nails, who's now called Soph, and she's a big influencer. She really likes this. So I went out and bought it on her recommendation, and I really didn't get into it. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's pale girl friendly. I would say that about it. Yeah, I thought that. I'm like, I'm going to have to do something about this lighting. I just can't be having it like that, because that's worse than the previous videos. And why would I pay £35 for a camera when it's worse than the previous video? So I remembered that I've got this light, like a little ring light that I bought for my iPhone, and like it's got a little remote control here, and it's on one of the lowest settings. So as the light goes dark, I can just put it up or, keep it the way it is. So yeah, so that's that. I think it's just, and you can see the glow a little bit here, but mainly here because of the light. So I think it's just eyeshadow now. And I need to go and get the Danessa. No, we're not doing that one first. Actually, I need to put on some eyeshadow base, don't I? Not that, that's concealer. Oh, it's here. And then I had technical problems with which has done it again, with my plug, my charger for my laptop. I think I'm just going to have to buy a new one, because I think it's on its last leg. I'd rather it be the charger, though, than the actual laptop. I think I paid for this charger last time, and I've had it a couple of years, I think, at this point. I think I only paid between £10 and £15, so I'll buy another one when I get paid. There's always something to shell out for, isn't there? Something to buy. Right. I think that's done for that. Oh. And now I think I brought my chair. This live's not going well either. Right. So I need some eyeshadow. I didn't really enjoy my dinner last night, Jane. No. Even like the banoffee pie, which is my favourite dessert, didn't enjoy that. I think my taste buds are still, I don't think they've recovered from having the virus. So I said to my mum last night, I said, let's just not do Sunday dinner. We'll do it every couple of weeks rather than once a week, because I feel like it's just getting too much and I'm kind of getting a bit fed up with it. But yeah, it didn't taste like it normally does. So I don't know what we're going to do next Sunday for dinner, if we're going to do anything at all, but it won't be, it won't be a roast chicken because I'm getting fed up of them. Right, let's take this Real Techniques brush and make sure all the colour's off it. Seems to be, I think it's just stained. I'm going to use this palette for my crease. It's full of Makeup Geek singles. I can't believe how much better this lighting is. Can't believe it. Sorry, I need to tell you what shade I'm going in with, don't I? Right, this one. Creme Brulee. I think, yeah, I can do it, but I feel like I need to have a mirror for this. We'll just put this through the crease and then I'll probably get a mirror. I mean, normally I would start off with a mirror anyway. The fact that I've been able to do this entire video without having a mirror, that's progress. We'll see if I can continue. This was in my project pan last year, this palette. It cost me a lot of money, I just want to use them up. And I hit pan on quite a few. Like there's this one, that one's Cupcake, and I think that one's Peach Smoothie, and that one's Shimmer Shimmer. So yeah, I just want to kind of use this when I need just an everyday neutral matte. I think from now on in these lives, I'm going to make sure my computer is charged up 100%. And then we won't have this issue, will we? So What I do need is my colour switch, really. See, I'm sure it's at the back. Oh no, it's here. Then I can use this same brush. I would recommend this brush 100%, 110%. They're really inexpensive. When I got this one, it was £3. I think they're £4 now, but even at £4, they're worth it. I'm going to get some more of them. I think I wasn't too sure whether I was going to go in with this one here or that one there. Let's use the darker one. And I think that's Cocoa something or another. Yeah, Cocoa Bear. It's got a nice healthy dip in it. Look how dark that is. Yeah, I think I'm going to need a mirror to blend that out. They're good, are they? Them oranges, Desi. I've not eaten anything yet, and it's 3:20 in the afternoon. My eating habits need to change. Right, so let me get another brush. Blend it out with this one. This one is the Morphine Jaclyn Hill JH30. Yeah, after the live, I'll just make some toast. I'm such a toast person. Love it. I'm going to do omelette tonight, Desi, as well. Cheese and mushroom. So I normally have a late dinner, so I should be able to make some toast after the live and then have something a bit later on as well. Right, I need to see that a little bit better in a mirror, I think, so let me just go and grab a mirror. Have you seen my t-shirt? Have you clocked what it says? It says, bad choices make good decisions. It looks so much darker on camera. It's blended in actually quite nice. Am I about to make a bad decision by going out with James on a date? Let's not overthink it, Andy. It's one date. Not marrying the guy. It's been so long though, ladies. My last date was over a year and a half ago. It'll be 2 years in September. So I'm a bit scared. Bit of a scaredy cat. Right, I'm going to need like a cream colour for the brow bone. I've gotten to bagels and cream cheese again. I don't like bagels, me, but I like cream cheese. Well, I don't know if it's classed as cream cheese. It's Philadelphia I like. I like the garlic and herb one. Oh, you're out of eggs. No omelettes for you then, Desi. yeah, give it a go and go from there. That's what Lisa and Naomi have been saying. They've been trying to talk me into it. Naomi was like, Andrea, we need to have a discussion. Go on the day. Climb out the toilet window. I would never leave anyone there. I would say, well, it was nice meeting you. I'm gonna go now. After a couple of drinks, I would force myself to stay there for at least a couple of drinks, because you know you've got to give the conversation a chance to flow. And if it's not, if it's kind of like you making all the conversation, I feel like I am in text messages making all the conversation, and I don't want to be sat across from someone just kind of kind of making the all of the conversation. It's going to be like that. It's going to be like pulling teeth. But anyway, it might be completely different in person, and we'll just see how I get on. I'll let you know if and when it's going ahead. Yeah, Grace, I did say there's going to be no hookups. I'm not into hookups. That's just not me. Basically, I said, so if that's what you want, you can move on to the next woman. So, yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of this on the brow bone, just to clean everything up, really. Yeah, I just get a bit anxious, Jane. Get a bit anxious about dating. It's like going for a job interview. I get anxious about that, and I think job interviews are so much like dating. It's weird because they want to know so much about you, you know, and all the questions keep coming at once, and it's like, right, okay. Okay, so I think that looks good. This one looks patchy, but when I look in the mirror, it really doesn't. Why am I looking through plastic? Let's blend it out. There's no patchiness there though to blend out. I just don't like dating. It was so much easier when I met my ex-husband. We met through mutual friends, and I met him in a pub when I used to go out, when I had a life, that was, ladies. And that's been quite a while. So, yeah, just have to see. Right, I'm going in with this. Oh, I hope this works out. I don't know if I think I might put it on a little brush and see, because last time I have tried it once before, and it didn't work out like I wanted it to. I'm just gonna go in with this Morphe no number brush. Right, shall I put some on the back of my hand? I think I should. So it's in the shade Venus. Ooh, there's a lot come out. Right, there's a lot on the brush even. Okay, let's go in with the mirror. It is quite sheer. feel like it's going to need to be built up. She's got a shade. It's just from one of her mattes. Oh, sorry, I need to blow my nose. It's from one of her matte shades. Right, where's it gone? Oh, it's over there. It's from one of her matte shades, and it's called Carrot Top, and it's really, really pretty. You can see the shine, can you? That's good. So anyway, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use it as a blush topper, because it's a, oh yeah, you can see the shine. I'm going to use it as a lipstick. I'm going to use it as a blush topper. I know I've got blusher on already. It is really, really shimmery, so I don't know if it's going to work, but it says on here it's meant to be a waterproof eye, lip and cheek. So I want to see for you ladies, just, I mean, because you might think to yourself, I might want that, and I want to see just how well it performs. I mean, that's looking good, I think, but I like it more pigmented. I don't really need it more pigmented because I'm not wearing it by itself. I'm going to wear something over the top of it. I mean, I might completely ruin my look. I'm going to put a bit more of this on the back of my hand. Might completely ruin my look by using this as a blush topper, but I need to see. There's a bit of a window there. So I need to see how it performs. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if they're saying it's eyes, lips and cheeks, then that's what you should be able to use it as. I think it'd be more for editorial, though, if you're using it on your cheeks. Lips, yeah, I get where they're coming from on that. It's a beautiful shade. I could just, I could put it on all day long. Yeah, I think that, Desi, I think they all are. I think they're all for eyes, lips and cheeks. Didn't you get one of her matte ones? I'm sure that you did in one of the videos, or I could be really, really mistaken. The men for bases, like this one is more of a shimmer, so you could definitely wear it by itself, but I feel like they are meant to act more of a base, like for all multichrome things that she brings out. Like she's brought out the flakes, she's got the palettes, so I feel like you're meant to wear them with those products that she's brought out. She's not stupid, is she? You know, she wants to make as much money from her products as possible. What shade did you get? What colour is it? Just do a bit more. I think I'll definitely get that orange one. And I was thinking about getting some flakes, but I was telling Jane flakes is so damn hard to work with. Right, so I'm bringing this up to the crease now. Oh, this is looking nice. You're not seeing just how nice, I don't think. Or I'm not on camera. Right, let's leave that there. maybe do the blush part now. So I've still got a bit on, so I'm just gonna, bit nervous about this though, guys, if I'm being completely honest. You can't really see anything. Let's get a bit more. All I'm saying is let's get a bit more. The shade Rustic, I'll have to look that up. Flakes, yeah, they're so difficult. I've got one from Kama Cosmetics. Oh yes, this is now working. I like the fact that it's not glittery on the cheek. It's just a really, really nice blush. Yeah, it's glowy as well, which I wasn't expecting. Right, let's just leave that there. What I need to do, where's that brush? I need to blend out. I don't think I put it back in there. That's where it is. Right. Yeah, I will do. I'll do a date night, get ready with me, Grace. Whenever that may be, but it's saying weekend, so it's going to be one weekend. Or even if not, right, what I could do is just do a date night, get ready with me anyway, if you want to see when I can do that next weekend, even if I'm not going out. What do you guys think? I mean, to do a date, get ready with me, you don't have to be going out on a date, I don't think. So I like that. I blended out as best as I can. So now it's time for the piece de resistance, the multichromes. I just love this palette so much. Let's just say I get the hype now, ladies, with Danessa Myricks. So it just comes like that. I think this is one of her most inexpensive palettes that she does. This one is the Lightwork Volume 3. She's got a bigger one. It's blue and it's quite expensive. I want to say it's about £135. It's got flakes in it as well. My friend Amy's got it and she said it's really, really nice. I'm so tempted. But considering I'm on a no-buy, won't be for a while anyway. So this is what it looks like. I mean, aren't those shades absolutely beautiful? So I'm going to go in with Strawberry Moon because that's the most transparent shade in the palette. I obviously don't want to go in with one that's going to take it away from the shade that we've already got down on the lid. And I don't think I've ever used that just all over the lid. Normally I use it for in a corner. So let's see what it looks like. So it's like a whitey pink. So I feel like it would look really, really nice. Beauty Bay used to sell that palette, yeah. Beauty Bay used to sell it. I don't know if they still do. I've not seen it. When I went to look at Danessa Myricks to order that foil, I didn't see it on there then. But yeah, they sell all her palettes. I mean, they used to sell this one that I'm working with now, but they've never sold the really, really big one. You can get that on Beautylish from America, I think they're based. Right, I don't want to go in with this too much, because what I'm noticing is it's taking some of the colour down. Right, so we're just going with a bit then. Do you like singles, Jane? Like single eyeshadows? Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to put a picture of this look on Instagram because you're not seeing it the way I'm seeing. I'll trust you. Trust me when I say you're not. Right, so I'm going to put some of this on the lip so you can see that. I'm going to use this brush, I think, again. You don't gravitate towards them. That's absolutely fine. No, the reason I was asking is because in this palette it's got multichromes and duochromes. That's why I'm doing these kind of get ready with me's using multichrome and duochrome eyeshadows. And I normally get mine from Pastel Roses, but these ones are so much better. The quality is just so much better than Pastel Roses. And Pastel Roses are the best that I've found in the UK. I've not Lisa bought me some from Glaminatrix, some, I think the multichromes, all of them. She bought me free when she bought me the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural palette. So I'll be trying them in the next few weeks. But they're the only other brand that I will have tried, because normally I stick to Pastel Roses, and I've ordered from Titmouse Cosmetics and also Unique Beauty. They're all in the UK. But I'm really, really funny about ordering from the US, just because I've ordered things like from other companies in the past and they've kind of scammed me. So yeah, I mean, Pastel Roses give you 15% off. Like if you order something, they'll give you 15% off your order. So I feel like they're really a good starting point. I have got so many of their singles. I absolutely adore them. I want to get more multichromes from them because I've only got, I think, 2 or 3. It's mainly duochromes and just shimmers I've got from Pastel Roses. Anyway, I put some more on here. I think I put too much on. Feels weird. I need a bit more. Cleona and Terra Moon's Desi, I have heard so much about. Everyone in the US tends to order from them. I think Naomi's got quite a lot from them, and I know Lisa has. But yeah. Oh, this is better. That's a beautiful shade. Shall I just put a bit more on? And then we'll leave it there. I like my lipstick pigmented. Right, so I don't often wear metallics. It feels weird, I've got to admit that. Probably when it wears off, I'll just put a different lipstick on. But for the video, we'll just continue. What can I wear for inner corner? The only other one I can wear is this one, but it kind of like flips to a green. And it's the cream. It's the only cream in the palette. I'm gonna just put this through the colour switch. If I had singles, really special eyeshadows, I might use them. Trust me, you would. Have you seen my singles from Pastel Roses, Jane? Have you been in the live when I've shown them? If you want, I mean, I don't know if you want to, but at the end of the video, I can do swatches for you and you can see just how nice they are. I mean, hopefully the lighting will show you, but if not, that's also cool as well. So I'm going to go in with this Solaris shade. Can you see? It's like a greeny, like, it looks kind of white in the pan, but it's like a greeny pink. Okay, I'll do swatches at the end of this video. I'm going to go in just to the inner corner. Can you see that? Oh, you're not going to be able to even see how beautiful it is. Oh my gosh. Right, where's my camera? Where's my light? Because I'm going to try and show you. Let me just put that there. Look at that. Right, let's turn the light off. No, that's absolutely fine. Thank you for joining us, Desi, and I'll speak to you soon. So I'm just going to put this on the left eye. You too, Desi. I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Yeah, remember to like the live. It really does help me out. Oh, it's so pretty, guys. Okay, so we'll leave that there. I'm just wondering if to put another multichrome on the lash line. I can't wait for the day to come in a live where I don't have to blow my nose. Right, so I think let's use Galaxy. Or shall we use Martian? No, Galaxy. Actually, no, Aurora, because it's got that purple look. Now, if I'm looking at these, this one has like a purple to blue shift, and in the camera, it's looking really, really blue, like almost like teal. And then this one down here is like a red, but it's pulling purple. So that is the correct shade to use with this look. Let's go in with Aurora. I've used this before. I'm going to need a brush. lash line brush. I should have used this pencil, this brush for my excuse me, my lips. It's an Eco Tools one. So let's go in with this really fine liner brush by BH. Does it have a shade? A number, sorry. No. Yeah, since Karen bought me this palette, I have had so much use out of it. I've done so many videos with it. So yeah, I'm going to go in with this one here. And I know that I'm going to get so much use out of it in the future. Which is what you want from a palette. That one from Artitude Cosmetics, Jane, I think I read that it either has a couple of multichromes in it or a couple of duochromes in it. So you could just start there. I mean, I know a lot of Beauty Bay palettes in as well have multichromes in as well. I don't know how many Beauty Bay palettes you've got, but I know the Nikki Tutorials one does. And I think the Wilderness one does. And also, I think the purple one, the Love Notes one, does as well. I didn't know if I'd like them either, so I started out with duochromes. They're less expensive. I think on there they're about £7 each. So I would say that, because the multichromes are like 15. Oh, I'm loving this look, ladies. I'll probably get that palette, you know, eventually. Maybe Black Friday. Is it limited edition, though? What was it called? Man-Eater. I'm sure it was called Man-Eater. Is it limited edition? And I love indie brands for doing that. Cosmic brushes are the same. They put at least one, I think there's actually 2 duochromes in the new palette that they brought out. That I have. Oh, so nice. Not heard it's limited. Well, that's good, because I don't know when I'm going to get around to kind of buying it. So I think we've used everything in this palette. I mean, it's expensive, I'm not going to lie. I think this one is about 85 or something like that. But if you calculate how much you would, like, there's what, 8 shades. If you're paying £15 a shade, it's well worth the money. But it's whether you're going to use them, because obviously it has no mattes in here, so you'd have to use another palette with it, like I have done. But you can make it really, really simple in the crease, and then just use these beautiful duochromes and multichromes. You're getting more multichromes than you are duochromes, so it's definitely worth it. And no, I didn't buy it, but I'm super appreciative to Karen for getting it for me. I really, really do appreciate that. But I feel like I might buy the bigger one. I feel like, though, like in the bigger one, there's some similar shades. And if they're not similar, I feel like they're the same. So if that's the case, I'm not buying it. And I'm certainly not bothered about buying it for kind of like the flakes, because I don't like flakes. mascara time. Actually, no, let's put some setting spray on. Because every time I put setting spray on before mascara, sorry, after mascara, it goes everywhere. And I'm just using this Studio London Do You setting mist, and it's got niacinamide in it, which is supposed to be good for the skin. So, and I love the little sprayer as well. Have you tried anything else from Artitude Cosmetics, or is it just that one palette? So I'm just fanning myself until it feels relatively dry. I need to try and find a really, really good setting spray, like a dewy one, but that hydrates me, because at the moment I'm using a hydration spray and a setting spray, but I've run out of it. I don't even know where it is. It's one by Superdrug, and it's their own brand, and it's a hydrating kind of thing. But I've run out of it, so I need to buy a new one. Actually, I think I've got a Boots Glow one. I'll use that next. I'm going to go in with this Patrick Ta for Eyes Major Volume Mascara. Just that palette so far. Beauty Crop Wee Cherie Setting Spray. I've heard so many good things about that Beauty Crop setting spray. And Beauty Crop in general. So yeah, I definitely need to get something. Oh, the mascara's gone on the lid. Gonna have to go over that. Why is it every time you put mascara on, it transfers onto the lid, no matter what mascara you use? I really hope you get that budget box, or if not, I really hope P. Louise sends you one out. I've seen that budget box on TikTok, Jane, and you're getting some amazing stuff in it, and I was tempted to order it for myself. And I know that you can just get like the one-off budget box, because I've had it before and I really wasn't happy with it. It was in November. The products that they put in there, in my opinion, they weren't good ones. Well, the ones I got wasn't, and everyone seemed to get the same thing. And everyone was complaining about November's box, saying it's normally better than this. I was expecting at least a palette, even if it's a small palette. I was expecting that, and I didn't get it, so that's what put me off. And £30, it's not like it's cheap, is it? It's quite expensive. Great, I've just poked myself in the eye and it's gone down here. Oh, this wand is horrible for that. Okay, that'll do. When that dries, I'm going to have to put a little bit more of eyeshadow on. What I need is what they call a Q-tip in America, just for when it like dries down a bit. Yeah, the lipstick, I won't leave the lipstick on. When that goes off, I'll just put something different on. Thank you. I mean, it's not my favourite mascara. My favourite mascara is definitely an Essence one. It's not Get Full Lashes. I like Essence more than I do like that Patrick Ta one. I'm getting used to it. but it's not my favourite. Naomi sent it to me. I think she got it in a Birchbox or something like that. Not Birchbox, Ipsy, one of those boxes. I think I might have to go over the top of this with my sponge. Don't even think my sponge is in there. That'll do. I don't feel like I have to buy expensive mascaras though. I feel like buying a drugstore one works absolutely fine. So I'm just going to go back in with a bit more of Strawberry Moon, because I've made a right mess on my lids. And because it's so sheer, it's not covering it up. It's not covering the black up. Let me get one of those Q-tips. Try and sort it out. I hate the fact that mascara transfers to the lid. Wouldn't be so bad if I didn't take Instagram photos. Okay, that'll do. Back in with Strawberry Moon. And I'm just stamping it on. It goes really nicely with that foil that I've got. Yeah, I mean, it was dry, and it's kind of the same thing that I've done by doing, like, taking one of these and just you can see obviously that it's come off here. So, you know, the tip is the same thing, whether it's a spoolie or like one of those. It will come off. So let's just double check it. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, that's done now. So this is what we're looking like. God, you can just see that gold there. Let's get the torch on it and you should be able to see it, what it really looks like. I'm going to do a video for Instagram like I did yesterday with the pastel roses, not pastel roses, with the Juvia's Place palette, the purple look that I did, and you should be able to see what it really looks like. You can't tell through a video camera thing, unfortunately, but you know, I've done my best with it. I'm going to go and get that Pastel Roses self-made palette I've done. Let me take these swatches off though. Oh, and this as well, Jane. This is waterproof. I don't know if I mentioned that later on, earlier on. which is quite nice. It just stays on. Okay. Yeah. Right, I've got one of the palettes. I did do one though. That was a dupe palette for something else. Have I put them all back in this? Yeah, I put them all back in here. I thought I'd put them somewhere else, but these are all of them. So yeah, they're all of the singles. Sanitize. Apart from my Glaminatrix ones that Lisa got me. So I'll just explain what I've got in here. So on this side, like on this side here, are all pastel roses, apart from this one here. That's from the Glam Shop. This one's from Unique Beauty, and then these ones here are up here and up here are Titmouse Cosmetics. No, they're magnetic. You don't have to do anything with them. They're magnetic. Let me take one out and show you. So this one's called Teal. I think this is just a shimmer. So completely magnetic. It's like a green with a blue flip. This camera's taking ages to actually show you what it's called, but anyway, I'm going to do some swatches because I don't really have anywhere to be. And if you want to see them, I'm okay with doing it. Right, I'm going to put it on here because I have broken a few in my time. I'm not doing it that way. I'll just do it this way. Right. I want to show you the multi-chromes. I've only got 3, so that one's a multi-chrome. Marope. This one is a multi-chrome. There's a shade like that in the Danessa Myricks palette. It's like a blue to purple to green flip. I bet you can't even see what I'm going to be showing you, which defeats the purpose really, but that's the shade of it there. Mermaid vibes, yeah. And that's what it looks like. Like on camera it looks green, but when I'm looking down at it, it looks purple. It's really, really pretty. I need to get some wipes out, don't I? So that's one of them. Was that? Yeah, I think this one was as well. Just getting it out. Spectrum. That's another one. So it's kind of like, can't remember what the flip was. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's like a peachy gold flip to it. Oh, that's beautiful. I've not used them in ages. Look at that. Look at the gold in it. And there was one more. I think it's called Hypnosis or something like that. But it's finding it in here. I can't remember. Oh, it's here, right in front of my face. So these are the really expensive ones. They're like £15 a go, and I broke this one. I was so sad because it was one of my favourites. It's in the shade Hypnosis, and now I don't barely use it. So look at that. So darn nice. They're just so pretty. Like this one is like a blue to green to lavender flip. It's really, really nice. Then there's this one from Kama Cosmetics. This one, I would say, is more of a topper. I'm sure they advertised it as a multichrome though when I bought it. I only ever bought one of them. I'm trying to get it out. Because they're magnetic, they're really difficult to get out, and I don't know what the name of it is because they haven't put the name of it on. And it's one of those like really wet foiled ones. And this one's a cream as well. I mean, is it my favourite? No, not by a long shot, but can you see how sheer it is compared to the other ones by Pastel Roses? So yeah, I'm not much of a lover of that one. I'm going to take that off. Right. Just trying to figure out what I want to swatch for you next. The greens are pretty nice. What kind of eyeshadows do you gravitate towards, Jane? And then I can kind of figure out what you might like. Instead of me swatching everything, which I don't mind doing, I'm just trying to figure out what you might like from their brand. They're just so pretty. Pinks, purples, peaches and golds, right. So I'll leave the greens and the blues out then, shall I? I mean, these two here are quite purple in tone. Well, you've actually seen my robe, so this one here, this one's quite a purple one. Let's swatch that. This one's a duochrome. And it's a purple with a blue flip. You can definitely see that blue flip there, I feel like. That's it there. I'll tell you the shade name. Oh. It's called Soothsayer. So that's that one. So the next that you might like, blue. Oh, this. No, you didn't say blue. Pinks, purples, peaches and golds. I don't have too many. I've got a peach one down here. I think they sent it to me for free. No, yeah, they sent it to me for free. And I don't know if they do this one anymore because it's got a heart on. And the ones that normally have a heart on are kind of like discontinued. It's called California. So that's that one. It's just here. Gold. There's a gold in here as well. I'll do that. This one's Cookie. This one's actually from Titmouse Cosmetics. I'll do it anyway. It's like an olive gold though, but I'll do it anyway. That's your perfect shade. They've got quite a few like this on there. I don't think they've got California, but they've got quite a few. And I think it's just the shimmer, so it's not as expensive. I think they're like £4 or £5. They're really... I wouldn't be sat here recommending them, Jane. They're really, really good. And you don't have to buy loads at once, you know, you can buy one or two. I mean, I said that's a gold. It is kind of an olive gold. I don't think I'm much keen on it. It's like a grungy gold, I would say. So there is that one. I did that one already. There's a lot of greens, teals and blues in this, so it's hard. You've said golds. This one's a really nice one. Again, that's more like an olive gold, but this one's better than the Titmouse Cosmetics one. Look at that. Let's swatch it next to this one and we'll be able to see the difference. So that's the one I like better than that one. I might actually get rid of this one because I'm not much... I don't really like it. So when I get more pastel roses in, I'll probably just take that one out. So I'm just... Some of them are blue, but they flip purple. I'm just trying to establish which ones they are. I think Werewolf does. Oh, that's more green. It looks blue though. Blue, and it flips that lovely, lovely teal shade there. But then, when I'm looking down at it, it looks purple. Doesn't on camera though, it looks green. It's really weird. Like when I'm looking at it to the side here, it looks purple. That's what I like about them. I like the fact that they look a different colour in the pattern, and then when you put them on the eyes, it's like Oh, hello there. So when I go out on a date, I'll definitely be wearing some kind of multichrome action all over the eyes, and he'll probably be like looking at my eyelids. He's already said I've got nice eyes, so yeah, like a red and purple. The dirty gold would go nice with a green look though. Yeah, maybe I should try that before be a bit too hasty and throw it out. What's this one next to it? Skyfall is really nice. This flips purple as well. I sent some pastel roses to Naomi for her birthday last year. Or was it Christmas? One or the other. And also to Lisa. So I'm trying to get them onto pastel roses now as well. This one's really, really pretty. You know, I need to do some duochrome Thursdays because I'm showing you on the hand, and oh, this one's definitely purple. I'm showing you on the hand, and it's better for you to see them on the eyes. Was it that one? No, that's Beetle. You could sit and watch for hours. Shall I just swatch them all then? I don't want to take too much up. I don't want to take too much of your time up. Right, this one. So this one's purple and then it flips green. At the end, I'll get my torch in it and see if you can see them a little bit better, because sometimes that works. What people do is put a mirror in between, like the eyeshadows, and it shows the correct shade. Maybe I should try that. Let me get one. Right, I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, it's giving you, now all you're seeing is my camera setup, so that's not going to work. But anyway, we'll do the torch like towards the end. No, it's fine, Jane. I've literally, all the things I've got to do are chores, and I'm trying to kind of put them off. So I shouldn't really put them off, but I am trying to. Don't think I've swatched this one for you. This one is a purple in the shade Aurora. These are the first shades that I got from Pastel Roses. I think you're really going to like this one because it's like what's the shade name I'm thinking of? Not lilac, not lavender, periwinkle. And it's like a lilac periwinkle shade. You can see the teal there coming through. Where am I going to put it though? But then when I'm swatching it now, it looks like a blue. Here, let me move. Can you believe this video is nearly 2 hours long? This one's nice down here. It's obviously not purple, it's more of a green teal shade. That one, time flies when you're doing nothing. I'm talking crap. Makeup though, I can talk about it all day. Right, so this one is in the shade teal, and I think it's just a shimmer that Pastel Roses, with Pastel Roses, if you order quite a lot from them, they'll send you the odd freebie, and I'm sure they sent me this. Just look at the pigmentation of that. Quite shimmer. It's quite sheer, sorry, not shimmer. Do another swatch. And that's that one there. It's got purple, like purple flecks in it. I really like. I bought this yellow one because it's like a yellow and then it has a flip of orange. And I bought this for a palette that I wanted to dupe, and this one is in the shade Pixie. And this one's got a heart on it as well, so I know that they still sell this one. It's really, really nice, but it is sheer. I'm gonna try and wipe my hands off. Right, look at this. Absolutely stunning. Put this down here. This is probably going to need 2 swatches. This one is really, really great for this time of year. So it's just here. You can just see the orange coming through, can't you? I like Lime Twist as well, which is this green here. I don't know why I've got so many greens and blues at all. I think when they first came out, the company, they didn't really do a lot of different shades, but they do now. But this one, Lime Twist, is a really good inner corner highlight because it looks green in the pan, but, oh, my nose, sorry. But, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Here, you can see it's more of a gold with a bit of a green flip to it. So, yeah, I like that for inner corner. Right, so what's this one? Oh, there's one called Nymph, which is a green. This one's pretty. I think you're the only one here now. I think everyone's gone. No one wants to see the swatches. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness me. Last one standing, yeah. Everyone's like, I don't want to see the swatches. I didn't come here to see the swatches. I came to see the get ready with me. They're probably like, boring. And that's fine. Who doesn't like playing with eyeshadow though? So Do I have any others that I absolutely love? See, it's been that long since I last used them. I don't know. Did I swatch this one? I think I did. Because it's right next to my rope. I'm worried about trying to pick one up and breaking it. Yeah, Soothsayer swatched for you. I think I swatched that one up there for you. Skyfall, yeah. That one, I don't know. Yeah, I think I did Werewolf. I think that's it for like kind of those shades that you said that you mentioned you liked. But I want to show you, like it won't take long because I've only got a few. I want to show you the worst that I bought as well. So they're the best and these are the worst. So the worst ones are down here. You might not think they are. I mean, if you've not, like, they class them as multichromes. They're not multichromes, and I feel like as a metallic eyeshadow, they're quite nice, but they shouldn't kind of say the multichromes when they're not. Anyway, let's get my torch on these ones that I've swatched so far. Let's see if we can, sorry about that blinding you, let's see if we can, so that's what they look like. Doing it the wrong way round. So that's them. Let me rub them off quickly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I haven't used the majority of them anyway, Jane. I mean, some of them are practically untouched. So I need to do duochrome Thursdays once I've used all my multichromes. And I'll swatch the ones Lisa gave me quickly. There's only 3 of them though. They're multichromes from Glaminatrix. Let's get some tissue to wipe my hand. I mean, I'm keeping these Titmouse Cosmetics ones because they're not bad as kind of just metallics. So these ones down here, they was really inexpensive. So when I saw that they was saying that there was multichrome, like they were multichromes, I'm like, like there was like £5 or something like that. So I'm going to start off with this green up at the top. Let me tell you what they're called. Sonia. So they're called girls' names, or ladies' names, should I say. So Sonia. I mean, I can't deny that's not nice. But is it a multichrome? No, I don't think so. That's it there. And it actually, like, at best I would say the duochromes, because it does have a bit of a flip. You can see it's got a bit of a flip there, but it's not a multichrome. A multichrome is when they're multi-dimensional and they change different shades, and that's not that. So when I'm looking at it down here, it looks blue. It's not showing it. And then when I look at it there, it looks green. So that to me is a duochrome, not a multichrome. Anyway, they are nice. I am going to keep them. I will use them. But I just wish they would say what they are, duochromes. And I would have paid £5 an eyeshadow for duochromes because I feel like that's a really good price. And it's what Pastel Roses charge as well. Right, the next one is Nemesis. So let me show you. This one's like kind of a blue to purple, almost like the Merope from Pastel Roses. Yeah, it's definitely kind of channeling the Merope shade I swatched earlier, the Multichrome. So the quality just isn't there, Jane, to be honest. It's just not there. I mean, if you was to say where's good for multichrome and duochromes, I would say go to Pastel Roses. I haven't come across anywhere else in the UK that do them as good as they do them. Etsy, there's a brand on Etsy. Well, like there's several brands on Etsy, but I've not bought from them. They're just so darn expensive. Right, and then I'll go into this. It looks like a orangey gold one. It looks really, really pretty. Just going to move them over a bit. Eva or Ava. This one looks really, really pretty, doesn't it? It's got a bit of blue in it, but never mind. I mean, look at that. I think that's one of my favourites. Yeah, it's one of my favourites. Oh my gosh. I need to wear that again soon. I don't like how crumbly they are though. And then we've got a purple here. And that one's called Carol. I don't know why they use kind of ladies' names, but that's it there. This one's nice as well. I can see a bit of blue there, like blue purple. And you can see purple there, but when I look at it, it's more like a rusty red. And then there's just one more for this batch. And this one is called Dasha. This one's a blue purple. This one looks like Merope as well. This one had a little bit of an accident. I have only used them one time for a multichrome, I think Multichrome Monday video. These are pretty though. That's why I won't get rid of them, because they are pretty. I wouldn't necessarily call them multichromes, but they've definitely got other shades in them, so it makes them a duochrome in my book. But I would have just preferred that they would have said the duochromes. Well, let me see. That light. No, it's washing it out, so you can't really see it. But yeah, I mean, beautiful is all I've got to say. Yeah, this one here, this purple, the last one I swatched, is it's got teal running through it. Like when I look down at it there, it's got teal running through it. So that's them. And we've just got 3 more to do and then I'll let you go. That's one thing about me though, I can talk for England. It's like people have been saying, let me get a word in. So yeah, that's what that is looking like. You know, I've got room to fill, like put a couple more in. Feel like I'm going to take that one out eventually and put that somewhere else. But I didn't do this one for you. The one that came from Glam Shop. Most of the ones that came from Glam Shop are in my Colourpop palette, but I'll do this one. It's a nice pastel pink. I don't know how you pronounce the name. Chicotica or something like that. That'd make a really nice inner corner highlight as well. Or kind of that on-trend frosty eye. Need to put this on a couple of times. That's it there. Can you see the blue in that? Yeah, I know this. You can look at it, it's like a lavender blue. And like I'm looking at it here, Jane, honestly. And it's pink with gold reflex. But then when I show it to you, it's like a periwinkle lavender. It's stunning. Love it. That's just what they do. They flip whatever undertone of the colour is, they'll flip that colour. But I just want to show you these new ones I've got that Lisa sent to me for Christmas. Wait a minute. Since we're on the swatching game, I'll do the Glam Light ones. You don't have to watch if you don't watch, but I'll want to watch. I'll do them like they're just all down here, and then I'll do the ones off Lisa. All this other thing in here is Colourpop, and then these, I don't know what these are. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to keep them in the collection or not. So let's start off with this one at the top. We'll go down that way. No, actually, we'll go across. So this green one here, they're all pastels, which is nice for this time of year. This one's called Mix. So that looks like that. That's got a bit of blue in it as well, I think. Oh, it's got orange in it, like a yellow orange. That's that one. And that's it on the finger. Then there's the blue one next to it. Let's just move these Colourpop ones over. This one is called Candy Glass. And this is like a blue. In the camera though, it looks green. These really didn't cost much at all. Got them in the sale. There's actually a purple to it. I need to swatch this a few times. It's quite sheer. I had no intentions of doing this. So that's those. Now I'm on the bloody swatching game. Then we've got another kind of blue one. This one is called Alternate Dimension. I think it's got a bit of green in it. Do you wear pastel eyeshadow, Jane? Or not? It's got yellow in it. So it's a blue with kind of a yellow shift. The only problem is with these, you have to, like, to show them, you have to go in quite a few times. But it looks green here, but like when I'm looking at it, it looks yellow. Then we're moving on to the oranges, which are probably my favourite from this brand. Frozen Apricot or Apricot, however you may say it. So we've got that one. Oh, this one's got a blue shift. Look at that. Look how blue it looks. That does not look like that on my hand. Oh, do they? Oh, I love pastels, me, for this time of year. You'll see a lot of pastel looks. I really want to use my Natasha Denona pastel palette, and I really want to get the little mini one that she's brought out. Whether I will is another thing. So let's go in with this one now. I broke this one and I'm so mad at myself. There's not a lot left in it. I repressed the rest of it just to try it. It's called Little Liar. I mean, there's enough for a few uses, but I really like it. It's got like yellow in it. Like a yellow orange. So that's that. Yeah, that's what I do. I never ever put shimmers in my lids because they do accentuate hooded eyelids, and my eyelids are really hooded as well. So I'll just go in with a matte and then I'll just put a shimmer all over the lid and it just looks chef's kiss. So there's another orange here. Yeah, maybe I'll try that, Jane, as a little highlighter. This one is called Sweet Lemon. I think this one might have been my favourite when I tried it, because this one is the most pigmented orange, but that's got yellow in it as well. Put a bit more on. So that's that one there. And then we've got two kind of grungy shades. So these ones are really pigmented. I ordered these because I thought they were pastels, because I was in the pastel section on the site of Glam Shop, but they're not pastels. We've got Lemongrass. It's quite clearly not a pastel, so I don't know what it was doing there. So that's the shade of it there. It's got like a brown flip to it. So that's that. And then the last one in this is pink kiwi, which is darker. Oh, that's pretty though. You forget what you have. It's like a brown with a green flip. Look at that. You can see that green flip there. It's like a reddy brown. So that's all the shades there. Wish I could turn the light down a little bit. I don't think it will go any lower though. No, it's on the lowest setting. Love those though. They're cute. So take those off. So that's that. This was it had more shades in it last year. I need to put some more pastel shades in it. But this was my summer palette for last year. Well, not summer, but spring palette for last year. Because I wanted to get more use out of all my Colourpop singles. So that's that. And then this one, Naomi bought me the magnetic palette, but Lisa bought me the singles, and just look at those singles. Oh, I can't wait to get these all over the lids. I'm going to show you what they look like, and then I'll let you go. I've never used Glaminatrix before, but I've swatched them a few times, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what this one is called. I think it might be called Eye Free or something like that. You can see the flip there. Oh, it's so stunning. I think these are even better than Pastel Roses. Let's just do another swatch of that. You surprised I haven't used them yet? Yeah, I definitely think it was a Christmas gift. Yeah, it was, because I feel like, yeah, it was a Christmas gift. Or was it birthday? I don't know. No, it wasn't birthday because Lisa got me some perfume for my birthday. But that's, oh my gosh. Are you getting that? Well, I can see it in the laptop, so you must be seeing it at the other end. These ones are better than Pastel Roses. Look at that, and then look. The orange, it just comes through. Oh, and then on the finger as well. Thank you so much, Lisa. I've already said thank you to her, and I know she'll be watching this at some point. So thank you for these. I'll probably do one more look with the Danessa Myricks palette on a Multichrome Monday in a couple of weeks, Jane, and then I'll probably use these. And because these are the only Multichrome Mondays, these are the only Multichromes I've got. I'm too excited about swatching them. I'm like saying my words all wrong. Right, and then I'm going to go in with this like goldy one. I placed them wrong. I'm going to go in with this one here. And this one is called Good Day. I like this one because it reminds me of Lisa. So yeah, you can tell how happy I am. Honestly, right, give me some makeup and I am so happy. You know, it doesn't really take much to make me happy, but look at that. Look how metallic it is. Are you able to chat about makeup with your friends? Are they into makeup or not? Because before I started YouTube, no one I knew liked makeup as much as me. And that's why I started it, to build a community. Right, so that shade there is Good Day, and that's got the orange flip as well. So I'll be trying all these shades on separately. I won't like do a look with it or anything because I want them to have their moment. I don't know who else is here. I've not said hello. I feel really rude. You don't have to come and chat if you don't want to, but I'd just like to say hi and thank you for joining us. And then the last one is Baubles, which reminds me of Christmas, and it's like a, I'd say periwinkle, blue, lavender. Let's see. I'm definitely going to buy some more of these from Glaminatrix because they're a company that I trust now, that I've had a couple of packages delivered here. So I know that I can buy from them and I'll get the product. It's in Australia, if you didn't know. And they've got these kind of pastel multi-chromes. Actually, I think they're duochromes, but they're absolutely gorgeous. This one is a blue with a green flip. But look at those. I feel like these are going to be my favourites, even above Pastel Roses, especially these two here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep them in this little palette here, and I'm going to get 6 more, and then I'll have a little Glaminatrix palette. Message me. I'll be super excited for you when you buy new purchases. Message me and say, Andy, I've just got this, and send me pictures, because I'm on a no buy at the moment, so I'll be excited for you. You can talk to me about makeup anytime. And that goes for everyone. I'm on Instagram. If you're not already following me, you know, head over there and, you know, you can DM me anytime. I'm more than happy to talk to you all about makeup, because as you can see, we're nearly 2.5 hours in and I'm I won't regret it. You know, that's all I do with my friends who I've met through YouTube, is talk about makeup. I mean, we've got other relationships now, people I've known a long time. We talk about other things like life, you know, and things like that. But a lot of it is makeup related. And I absolutely, like, I'll say to one of my friends, oh, have you seen that? If I know that that's the kind of thing they're interested in. Are you going to buy it? You know, I'm a bad influence. And then, you know, one of my friends the other day said to me, Elf are coming out with these blusher, highlighter and contour sticks. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they're kind of dupes for the Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like everyone's brought them out. And Elf Cosmetics, I think they're already on the website, because Soph was on her Instagram and she showed them, so I think they're already there. And she said, have you seen them? And I said, no. I said, I'm not buying at the moment, so, you know, I'm trying to stay off websites. And I said, are you going to get them? And it was Karen, actually. You know, she lives in Australia, and she said, they're not here yet. And I said, oh, okay. I said, and she said, eventually they'll come. And I said, yeah, I'm sure they will. Because I think you can get Elf in Australia, but you just can't get it as much as you can here. Exactly. And I don't know everything. I don't keep up with trend mood or anything like that, Jane. I have to rely on my subscribers to tell me. So yeah, I'm appreciative of it. I might do a kind of will I buy it on my channel. Everyone like who I watch does it, and I've been thinking about it for a while. And I'm on that no buy, well, low buy, no buy, whatever. I'm not even calling it that. If I want something, I'll go out and get it. If I need something, I'll go out and get it. I'm not kind of saying, oh, you're on a no buy. If I start being strict with myself, I'm just not going to stick to it. And I've done so well. I bought something in January, bought those trio of Benefit blushes, and I've obviously bought skincare because I only buy one of each, so when I run out I need it. But other than that, the only thing I got was this, and I got this from a Beauty Bay gift card that I had because I'd obviously bought quite a lot of things over the coming year and I didn't pay for it, so I don't see it as a purchase I've made. So yeah, I've not really bought a lot this year, which is cool. But yeah, these are the shades here. I wish you could see them like I can, but you'll get to see them on the lids. But just look out for, like, all my lives, all my Multichrome Mondays are going to be lives, so just look out for that. And I know that you can't always make it because you've got a family, but the live goes up later, and obviously you might be able to watch that. But yeah, anything I can do like this, just let me know. If there's any other palettes that you haven't got and you know that I've got and you want me to swatch, I'm more than happy to do it. But yeah, they're the shades. I'm going to let you all go now because I have been talking way too much. I've got chores to do. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. I really, really do appreciate it. If you've not already liked this video, could you go ahead and do that? It really does help get my small channel out there, and I massively appreciate it. It means so much to me. And I think my next live, I don't know if I'm going to do one on Wednesday, but if not, it'll be Saturday, and it'll be around like 2:30 again. If you can make that, I would love it. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye. Yeah, you have a good evening too, Jane. Bye bye.